offline. My reasoning being that I'm going to be conducting a race. And basically in all of these races, hold on, let me add my friend. Add players. I'm brain dead. I know I'm spending a lot of time off the game screen. Honestly, don't even worry about it. We're still loading in. That's just what the niggas be doing. Hold up. Let's see if John Yellow's on. Cause it's later than 3:30. So if you don't know, I'm basically just inviting all my 3 friends that are consistently on during the week. Okay. Yeah, one of my friends isn't here, so I'm only inviting 2 of them. And we're really not even halfway through, probably because of the Wi-Fi issues. Yep, there you go. My house's Wi-Fi has been bad. Also, I want to do offline because that way I don't run into freaking other racers. Fun fact, I bought this car like a few days back, and I've been loving it. It's clean. Credits to whoever made that art. I made this myself. This art. It's just a simple design that I put up together, and it looks clean for the Ford GT. That was my starter car. I took all the parts off after I beat the game. Of course, I beat the game with that car alone because I wanted to stay loyal. That's how I am. Here's my Carrera Rsr. Yeah, this is my 5th most favorite car. The only reason it's not any further is because, like, personally, I love unmatched cars. Like, a car that is undefeated is super, like, cool to me. Just, not even cars in general, just everything. If a player in Brawlhalla is so much better than I am, I don't have a problem with it as long as they're not, like, annoying or trolling. But, yeah, just, if they're not annoying or trolling, then I'm fine with it. There's actually something my friend made. Looks pretty clean. It's on there for the Pagani if you want. It's some kind of like weed and fire mix. But anyways, we're going to be going in today. So, alright. So, we're going to be doing a quick little thing here. So, the first test, because I'm like going to be ranking all my cars, right? But I don't. According to rankings, Pagani is the 5th best, and then it goes, and then after Pagani it goes F1, and then the Ford GT, and then the F40, and then the RSR. I don't like the Beetle on top of that. Okay, hold on. Shut up, Raziel. Nobody cares about you. Holy crap. Don't question this, okay? This is just for the robots. I just don't like robots. They're really annoying. Let me turn on my effects to, like, lower.
Just making sure you're okay.
We got a job
to do, remember?
Okay, this is slightly better. Before it was freaking loud as a hoe. Of course, most of the times that I'm playing. If you don't know, I'm a player that I play the frick is it called? Oh, I play music a lot. I think most people do on their playlist, and I don't really have like a PC, so I can't run the thing at the same time, just for copyright reasons and other things, right? Serendipity. It's actually a cool loop. I might do this one. The freaking challenge for it was trash. Stardust, another one of my favorites. Let's just go with, okay. As I do. So we're gonna do 2 things, right? A circuit race and a sprint race in the daytime. Now there are a lot of circuit races, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find one that's pretty curvy and okay, so it's like a long race. It's pretty curvy, but at the same time that it's curvy, it's also got straights, and I'm not doing Sonic because that's a sprint. So like something like this right here, Cheyenne, because I'm pretty sure you go like, alright, if I'm gonna assume you go to the left, so in this direction to where Trickster is, or really, oh, this one actually looks a little better in my opinion. But yeah, it basically goes that way, and then you do a few couple loops, up a hill, downhill, really just nice, fun, friendly. Then you got things like this I think I'm gonna do. Sky Ace is a little too bad, right? Let's check the docks. I don't care for money here. The thing is, so I want one circuit because I do want the bots to be a little implemented in there, where it's a little less controlled. What the hell is going on here? Bro, that really affects your, like, okay. Okay, game, that's actually, useless. Something like this is a little underhanded. This could be good. What about this? This is clean. This could be good, actually. Not too many straights, though, is what I'm looking for, and I had a little too many straights. Alright, this is pretty good. It's got some sharp-ish turns that you gotta take, and it's got some clean turns, some hard turns. This, similar, not too similar though. Alright, I might pick one in the city. If not, the only other one I'm looking at right now is Cheyenne? No. This one, Trickster. Trickster's pretty good. This is another freaking good race, only problem is, if we can look at it for a sec, it's just that it's literally just a worse version of the Sloop. I call it worse because of the barriers. They're like closer, so they do require a little more skill. But it's just boring, really. Ray of Light. It's actually a pretty good one. It's got some turns, not too many though. Oh, really, Gonzalez? Okay. Yeah, and I'm just looking for the race. No off-road implements, because we're talking about the five fastest most common things to do, and those are racing, normal racing. Alright, Proton. Another good competitor. No, Vertigo is too it's too simple. Larry, really good. It looks cool. Raptor also looks cool. No, that's a little too curvy. Stardust, pretty clean. Serendipity, pretty clean, but the turns, there's some really sharp turns, and then there's some like niche turns, so I'm not complaining too much on there. Right, what about this one? Juno. Well, hold on, where's Apollo 10? This is one of my favorites. Yeah, this is a loop. It's got some good clean turns and then some difficult turns. Like, for some reason, it's either... Okay, hold on. No, the race. Okay, then it's this turn right here. This turn to the left is a super difficult. It's like the one to the gas station, so yeah, it's this one. This turn is like super difficult for some reason. It's just that this is like 270-degree turn that you have to take. It's really hard. But outside of that, there's really not much else. I like this race. I'm more used to this race than I am to most other races. So, oh my god. Give me a second. No. Sorry about that. Freaking dog. Problems with dogs. Dog people know it. Alright. Apollo 10. Nah, yeah, let's go with, what was it? Sky Ace? No, Trickster. Yeah, Trickster. Aside from it being closer than the other one was, I really like Apollo 10, but it has the turns, it just doesn't have it enough. I don't want to get Arian or Aardvark because they've got a little too many curves. Alright, there we go. I might play like light music in the back because I really don't like the music. It's some Bad Bunny crap in here. There's some really good songs in here from Miami, and then there's just bad music. And there isn't like a secondary station, so yeah. Yeah, alright. So the first test. Alright, hold on. Give me a second, I need to do something real quick. So McLaren times F4 GT times F40 times. What other car do I have in there? RSR times. That's 4 of them, and then the last one is gonna be Huayra times. Alright, those are all of them. Okay, let's get this right. I'm not a good player, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not even a good racer. I'm decent at best. Most players beat me. Especially because I don't like playing the RSR as much. Again, it's only my 5th favorite car. Alright, perfect launch. Only thing is, oh, perfect, moved out of the way. Alright, 3 bottles of mouse. Let's kick them in the end. Yup. See, that I did not mean to do at all. These are just bad turns I'm making, and then turns the car cannot handle itself. There we go. Alright, and then... I might put track tires on, because it worked for the Pagani. Race tires are really good as well, but track tires, they glide better, and that's what most cars need. RSR can keep race tires, I'll say that. Oh, nice sharp turn. That was honestly a really good sharp turn. Okay. So... clean turn there. Here comes a sharp-ish turn. In this game there aren't a lot of sharp turns. And that's sharp-ish. It's a turn I could have definitely done, but I'm trying to like minimize my usage of like drifting and all that. Though that is kind of the point of this race. So yeah, alright. So that first one was all about that. What the heck? That is... okay, that's a bridge. That's just my mistake. I'm gonna have to keep that in there because... yeah, it's just part of it. I can run it a second time if I'd like. Because I know for a fact that definitely is gonna screw me up, but I can't really change things, so... let's get a little bit of speed boost here. Get the speed boost all the way through. Just get that clean turn in because this car can really do that. Alright, what else we got? Get this clean little turn. Same spot, bro. I can't turn that too well. Alright, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good so far. I mean, okay, so that's a turn you cannot just like do normal gas drifting with. Alright, yeah. Let's restart this. That was just a bad thing. Good thing I can test this out, you know. Now time to use what I've learned. And whatever the hell my dog is staring at me for. I don't want it. See if I can get this perfect spacing again. Nope. Alright, and here we go. See, what? I didn't even turn in that direction. When the hell did I hit that? It's kind of crappy, I won't lie. That's... oh, thank God. Thank God for that barrier. That barrier is correctly placed. Some of the barriers in this game just... they don't make sense. They like start either too early or too late. It's freaking stupid. There's just like... there's a natural order to everything, and... the order usually gets violated on these kind of things. But anyways, alright. Of course I wanted to do unknown land as well. I didn't want to just do a race that like I knew off the back of my hand. Yeah, it will help, but it's better to try new things. And this definitely seems like a better race than probably it would be beforehand if I chose something like Apollo 10, where I kind of just know the turns and all that pretty well, not like perfectly. I knew it really well because I was like, alright, well, this is a good money grinding circuit. See, like that right there, and now I know that exists. I don't know when I slow down, like I just let go, which is stupid. Probably habit of playing Payback for like 2 weeks straight. Because in Payback you do want to slow down, get that right turn. Whereas in this game you don't really need to do that, because this game's mechanics are different. This is a sharp turn. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This sharp turn is perfect for what I'm trying to find out. When it comes to the times and all that, right? This is that perfect sharp turn that now I'm aware of. This is another turn that you need at least tread heavily on. Or I guess it'd be called tread lightly. I don't know the exact term. I know that it's one of these turns where you definitely do want to be careful on. This is a 3-lap race. Okay. Now here we see, as usual, as per usual as well. Lap 3, I started catching up to last place and all these other really sad cars, right? Okay, you're a little too slow, buddy. I'm gonna need you to move your fat head out the way. Oh, that was an unfortunate thing that I freaking crashed straight into him and turned right into the grass. This is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. I want to see that aspect of how do the bots affect the race when in circuit. This is definitely one of the things that you must go through when using 400 plus car in easy mode. And I'm starting to lose control. Alright, sharp turn coming up. Missed that one up a little. Got too close to the left. I should have been going right. Small problems are just going on commonly. Alright, now I know about this turn. I know that I shouldn't NOS ever. Unless I hit the barriers because they will freaking help me. Just a common theme, but... Wow, second place is 2 miles behind. And alright, here we see it. So final time is... I don't care about all this, bro. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. 4:02:47. I hope that's right. Let's see. This is the only time I've done it. 43. Alright, even better. 43. Alright. Now we're going to see the Ford GT take this race on. I have the things all set up here, so I'm dictating who goes next. Ford GT 2017. Right, play solo. It's not like I can really challenge anybody. I'm alone right now. I completely forgot about it because I was setting things up, my bad. Right, some light crashing, obviously that's away the AA effect, the patterns are the same. Oh, already seeing some problems. This is not more my skill, this is more the car. Not being able to take on such heavy turns without that hard brake. Good turning and everything, alright. Seems to handle pretty well. Really well around corners as well, I'll give it that. Definitely a car that excels at during... Alright, that's great. Obviously with the nitrous boost it gained a lot more speed, but Porsche does seem to like have that disadvantage really well right now. I mean shoot, I had 3 bottles of NOS and I'm already launching better than McLaren. This definitely seems like a nicer car. And this V6, I think, engine. No, it's a V10. Pretty sure. I don't know, it might be the V12. It's really good. The engine is really good. That's what I'm trying to get at. Obviously, I chose a shortcut to be better than trying to crash into more walls, so, yeah. Here is a straightaway where I can gain most of my speed back, and then lose just a tad bit here. This time, get that wall off, slow down. Definitely have to take this turn exactly how I just took it. Damn it. Alright, these barriers are starting to really become a pain. They should have strong barriers. I feel like that'd be better. But right, well, whatever. It's not the point of this thing. So right now we're already seeing that a lot of cars are falling behind, right? And another thing that I'm noticing is that this car for a second lap is already much faster than McLaren was, right? McLaren was running about 2 minutes and 30 seconds by now. From where my position is, roughly on that second lap, halfway, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds seems fair. Whereas this car is barely getting 2 minutes and 30 seconds, 15 seconds earlier. Can definitely go even further because I've been messing up a little. The 4GT already showing its dominance. So that is really good. Showing how this car is definitely top 3 according to most standalone rankings. And is better than the Beetle. This car is definitely better than the Beetle. The only thing Beetle has is drag racing. That's its strongest suit. It doesn't have anything else. Of course, got turn here. Early turn. Holy crap. That was not even the button I pressed. They just gave me an update of a comment. That's weird. But
hello.
Hello. Okay, so. But, alright, game. That's weird, but whatever. Guess the PS4 works how it wants to work today. So here we're looking at the, oh, I just realized that's the sharp turn when I'm supposed to e-brake fork get me off the straight. Alright, there we go. So right now we're actually seeing, yep, about 30 seconds ahead. But because of my slowdowns and all that, it's starting to slip out of the grasp of the 4GT. Let's see if maybe, just maybe we can still prove that the 4GT may be better than the McLaren. Are you kidding me, Larkin? Kidding me, Larkin? Really? I might honestly rerun this because I've made a lot of mistakes. Yeah, it just seems fair. Alright. We'll retry the event for the 4GT. Because it does definitely seem like it was not fair for this 4GT at first. And after all, the 4GT did have a little slight disadvantage of not getting that perfect start. Plus the RNG of freaking slipping over the left while every other car slips to the right is something this 4GT couldn't experience. So now that I'm feeling the handling of this car definitely feels smoother. Knows what it's doing, bouncing off the turns, bouncing off the limiter, getting the right RPM. This car just feels nicer, feels smoother. Definitely so far doing better than I do with the McLaren, of course. I gave this car a retry because I kept messing up, whereas the McLaren got the same thing. Only it didn't get a fix for every time it freaking got slammed. Whereas I like slammed twice into a car with the McLaren. Of course, I'm not going to be biased or anything. Whatever the times are, those are the times. I can't really change it. Whichever one is faster on. The RSR is most likely going to be the winner of this, obviously being it being the fastest car, but I have not perfected, nor have I even gotten close to mastering the RSR, so that gives all the other cars right now a chance, whereas all of these other cars, they have easier handling. At least for me, because I've used them a little longer. Yeah, RSR is sooner accessible, but shoot, all these cars are like 500k and above, at least. Like, I genuinely spent like 500k on a card that's supposed to be free just to max it out. And the Pagani costs like 2 million. If you buy everything for it, of course. It's like 2 million plus. But it is a confirmed 2 million. Its best engine, I'm pretty sure, is its stock engine, so that's nice. I think that saved me a little bit of money. But ultimate parts are still really expensive, and so is the rest of the kit. I do include radar, disruptor, and repair kit to be part of the kit, because it is the build I choose, and if that's the build I choose, that's the build I choose. Even if it is daytime racing or whatever. Right off the bat, seeing we are now way sooner than we were on the last race. And even sooner than the RSR, or not the RSR, the McLaren was doing at about this point, because we're on lap 2 out of 3 and we're already about to finish the lap on 2:30 seconds. No cars shown yet, so it means that we're definitely doing pretty good though. Does not discredit the fact that we're doing really good. It just changes some things up. This curve is like really odd. It's like an extra curve which does kind of scuff up my driving. But it's a good thing. It has these nice clean curves that you need to be worried about and all these other things. So alright, we got 1 minute to finish the race before McLaren. If not done, this shows that so far McLaren is in first place. And we'll be keeping that position for a good while. The next car will be the F40, so that's the car I have the most handling on. It is the car I use most commonly, so I know how it will most typically handle. That's horrible, I forgot to do the freaking... The same thing with last lap as well for the McLaren. I forgot to e-brake. Not even like that kind of drift, I just straight forgot. That was a perfect e-braking turn right there. There's a quick little slippy, grippy action there. Off of the American muscle car, one of the best. Oh, holy crap, no. Alright, because of this I lost like 20 seconds of time because the car's still spinning, right? So let's give the Ford minus 20 seconds. So whatever its time is right now, we'll make it 350, 351.41. Actually, let's just make it 301, or 4.01.41, because that was not fair to the actual car. That crash should not have happened. I didn't even drive any odd way. It just, when I was trying to pass a car, it just completely spun out of control for some reason. That's okay, game. That's totally, I totally pressed R1 there, right? I had the bubble design of the car came back from what I did. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and quit the event really quickly. I don't get why the game just doesn't, like, if you're even in the vicinity, it just freaking does that. Alright. None of my friends have joined. Oof. Right, next is the Ferrari F40. Alright, this is gonna be fun. The car that I have the most experience on because of how much I've played on it and just overall one of my best cars. What the heck is that? But yeah, one of my best cars in the game right now. Alright, here we see perfect launch to the right. Just slipping through, only getting one bump. That's fine. Basically a perfect launcher ride this. Right off the bat. Clean. That's exactly what this car is about. That was my bad. I forgot. I have the wrong brakes on this. I haven't used the... If you don't know, I took off the Pro brakes. for some sport brakes. Sport or no, I took off some Elite Plus brakes for some Sport or Pro brakes, and they work better. For a car like this, they would definitely work better, which is good. Because some people don't know, but when you're using a fast car that doesn't like gripping, never force it to grip. Never force it to grip, because that's just gonna affect the car in super different ways that you normally do not want the car acting this way, right? Alright, so small little heads up off of me. A pro casual player. That basically just means I'm good in casuals. But yeah, I'm not used to the new brakes I added yet, but just give me like a day or two with this car and I should be fine. Like right here. What? Bro, what? That was literally such an early e-brake and it still hit the wall. Like, what game? Okay, yeah. Here's RSS problem. Okay, as soon as I'm done here, I gotta freaking do something really quickly, but yeah. So far I'm doing pretty bad because of the new brake adjustment. Maybe if I had my other brakes I'd definitely be doing a little better, but it's too late now. This is the current build I like for the car. I'm just not perfectly adjusted. Alright, yeah, just this barrier right here just should not really exist. It helped. It's not a bad thing to take it out or even push it off a little further. Oh, that clean little 122 right drift is just great. Now I have to e-brake early on to get that in. This car's got pretty high sensitivity. I can turn it easily, fairly easily at that. Mostly feather it around to one direction. And we're now onto our final lap. This is probably going to be the fastest one if I can do it correctly. Alright, that's exactly when I need to do it. I'm gonna use U-Wheeler. Thank you. Oh my freaking god, I'm doing the same thing I did with the GTA that one time. Yeah, let's see this. Wheeler is just so bad, honestly. It's really annoying. But anyways, so let's see it. Just go the natural way because I'm driving 126 on there. Holy frick frack, bro. I'm not even doing that myself. Alright, I might have to restart because I didn't even freaking do that myself and I just decided to do it. So if these are super brakes, I'm gonna be super shocked because like super brakes are really bad if these are supers. They just might be super, so yeah, really. I'm not gonna shave any time off, so whatever the final score is for this ride, it's what it is. I'm just not used to it, so I kind of crashed twice, so. I'll give it whatever I see because, you know, I want to prove that I'm not biased towards my favorite car. Alright, can you hear this up? 4:04.68 seconds. 4 minutes, 4 seconds, and over a quarter of a second left, right? Okay, that's good. That's actually pretty good. For a car I haven't used in a while, and just for a game I haven't played in a while, these times are really not bad. Alright, so give me a second. Before I go on to using the RSR, I'll be right back. Holy crap. Okay, so now with that, it is RSR time. Alright. The car I'm going to presume is the most dominant for this race. It's also a car that I have a slight less amount of usage on it than I do with my F40. Of course, I have to get used to these new brakes that I added to both cars. Let me skip. Thank you. One. And this car has a little bit of wheel spin, so that's really nice. But even with the wheel spin, I get that perfect launch for the rest of this. Oh yeah, baby. This car is just... Oh god, alright. Time using us. I like this early... Holy frick, this early turn. Really, really nice. And this thing can just be taken at a normal speed, right? Yep. So I have about the most knowledge I'm gonna need. Holy frick! Because of that stupid ass jump, I couldn't freaking turn it. Are you kidding me? That's trash. Let's give it a little more effort into pushing it in. Nope. Not even gonna bother. Alright, this car's already doing really well for itself. I mean, it's showing why it's still a top 3 car, even after that weight adjustment they put on when they added black market. Holy crap! That's fine. It's an RSR. What I mean by that is I don't think I'll scratch this because I can't. I mean, I didn't scratch it for frickin' 4GT. So I think this car, which is a faster car, can definitely handle that. I already tell it's doing really well for itself because it's just freaking dominating. Like, bro, look at this crap. It's literally not even failing. Every car except for the F40 had to do the race more than once. Or did the F40 do it a second time because of some stupid crash? No, yeah, the F40 didn't do it, and it still got 404, so... Yeah, alright. By the way, the sprint race I will be using is... I can't remember at the moment, but it is a pretty good sprint race, and it's not Sonic or Columbia. Alright, yeah. I think the turn was a little too early. That's really not that good. The difference between this car and the 4GT is the 4GT got flipped upside down. See, if the 4GT didn't get flipped upside down, I think I wouldn't have scratched the time. Because, yeah, it was a crash, but when you get flipped upside down, you literally sit there for like an extra second and a half. Because it spins, and it's super annoying. What the hell? Car, turn right, please. This car really just refused to turn right. That's so trash. That was a car. That was like... It's like not even a driving error. Like, bro, I literally just could not turn right. The car was like, nah, fam. Right, home stretch. Deciding point here. RSR makes it 359. Yep, whenever you introduce a single turn, RSR knows what to do. That's win. I don't think the Huayra is getting a better time than that. 359.22. Holy crap, that is so scary. That's definitely gonna be one for the books. Now for the last one on Trickster. Here we go. It's gonna be, seriously, really. It is going to have to be the. It freaking put it in play solo again, didn't it? Oh my gosh. It's such a stupid thing. Like freaking, you're in solo mode and that's an option. That is a stupid option. Back. Select car. Frick off, game. You're actually so freaking garbage for that. Now is when you can give that freaking option, not ever again. We will be doing a night race because I do want to see how. Well. Alright. Yeah. Only two. This car doesn't have nothing but top tier brakes, like it has Super Plus, so. I remember that Super Plus is like, that's its lowest. The exact brake Super Plus is its lowest. I'm pretty sure. Probably isn't. It could maybe even be Super or Elite, but I really highly doubt it being either. Wow, this car doesn't have really good turning. By the way, I do have my own live tuning options for how I feel the car should drive, so I feel like it shouldn't have hit there because I have this super high sensitivity, where it, like, I flick it and it turns too hard. Well, yeah, you freaking have it turning extremely fast. You don't have it turning any kind of stable way, which is why off-road your shit just like turns from one side to the other. Off-road tuning is so much more different though. You want that low, you want that low downforce and low frickin'. Most people like that low downforce and sensitivity. It is weird. At least low downforce and low sensitivity. Yeah, well, I get the low sensitivity. It makes really good sense for why, because like it does mean that you will be spinning out a little more when you're off-road, which is perfect, but at the same time isn't perfect. The thing is, the tuning of these cars is really much better than it used to be. Keep feathering this freaking stick because it's just gonna bump in the wall. So these are the builds that I've found that other people have agreed with me. This is the best build for the car. Obviously, it's an Ultimate Plus parts, but like the engine build is what I mean. The engine build isn't good, then it really is gonna suck for you. So like if you choose the worst of the worst, it's gonna be really bad. I almost bought a P1 GTR. And I'll be honest, the P1 GTR is really fun and all, but it's just not the thing. This car is pretty freaking late on this. It's really freaking early actually on this last lap, so high sensitivity brakes might just be the thing for this car. It really does feel like this car might actually beat the Rsr. I mean, it's got now less than a minute to beat it, but we're already roughly halfway. I'd say a little under halfway would be the right assumption. Yeah, just a little under halfway is the right assumption. I'll just ride off of it. By the way, this is the only car I'm using track tires for. Get that really slidey and grippy at the same time. Has good acceleration, just does not grip the ground as well, which is not bad. It is really good for circuit races. For some reason, because these more open straights and just open drifts in general with the gliding system this game provides, it's pretty good. The final stretch, final stretcher, let's see it. Oh my god, it did it! I saw that. Wow. Pagani Huayra with the 357.79. That's just crazy. Alright, so for this particular circuit race, not in general, right off the bat, we're saying it right now, right here. The current best in all overall is the Huayra with 5 points. So you get plus 1 point. So you basically start out with 5 points and then you lose a point every time. Like every time your time is slower. So like if you're fourth, you get. Okay, you start out at 0 points, and if you're last, you only get 1 point. You still get a point, but just not as many. So F40, gonna have to go with the worst. So Huayra is first with 5 points. RSR is second with 4 points, not 5. What the hell? Number 3 is the Ford GT. Number 4 is the McLaren, and then the last is F40. Their times were 3 minutes and 57 seconds, 0.9 or 0.79 seconds to be exact. 0.75 actually is what it says. All right, even better. All right, 3 minutes 57 seconds, 0.75 3 minutes 57.75 seconds is what I'm trying to say. Now here we see RSR with 3 minutes 59 seconds and a little under than a quarter of a second. 4 minutes and 4.68 seconds is our slowest. Third place is the Ford GT with 4 minutes and 1.41 seconds. And then our fourth place is 4 minutes and 2.43 seconds, losing by 1 second and 0.02. Ford GT and the McLaren are really close, whereas the F40 and the McLaren are also pretty close. The biggest gap we have is probably first to second with a 2-second lead. A little under a 2-second lead. I'd say 1.5. So I guess RSR and F4 GT have the closest. We will be doing one nighttime race. Probably not a circuit, if I'm going to be honest. And if it is a circuit, even better. But we're right, whatever. I'm tired, man. I don't have any clue why I'm so tired. Bro, please. I know there's more than just circuit races in the day. If there isn't, then I guess we're doing a circuit race at night and a normal race at night. What the hell? What is going on? It's off-road. Bro, where are all the normal races? What? Is there really all circuits and I'm just a dumbass? No way, I saw sprint race on one of these. There's really not a single sprint for daytime. Found one. Cross Mountains. Is there any other one? There's no way there's only really one. Oh, Thrust. Oh, this is a good race. I know I've done pretty well on it. First place, 4 minutes 34 seconds. That's actually a pretty long race, I won't lie. Give me a second. Alrighty. The good thing about this race is it's right outside of my garage. Of course, before we do anything, we have to switch to the Mclaren F1 1993. Alright, there we go. So I can free skip. Sorry about that, I'm just making sure about something. Alright. Slide right out, perfect. I don't really know the sprint race, so there isn't much. So yeah, I had the most experience with the Pagani, so it is a little biased, but it's fine because, you know, it doesn't mean an insane amount. You quickly do that turn like that, right? So we're freaking looking at a lot of drifting on this. For the only daytime sprint race, you sure are doing a lot of drifting at first, which is actually kind of nice, because it tests the ability of your car to turn and slide, glide, and just grip. Like, what's the extent of its grip, and then what's the extent of its glide, and then what's just the drift. It really just shows you every gimmick. You could go through the dirt track and get a short head start if you want. That was just me thinking it would be a little further before the checkpoint, so maybe a little right better to stay on track, but no, it was not. There will not be any retries, because I could already tell this race is long. I mean, I'm 30% of the way through. So, yeah. On most races, I'd probably be already through with at least 40%, but yeah, no, not this one. So it's safe to confirm if I crash, I crash. I can't control that, and it will most commonly happen more than once. A little more drifts up here in the mountains, so like that about these nice Himalayas that are pretty hot because it's Miami. Oh no, that turn might be freaking good. Why he was still drifting? No. That's a strong tree? Wow. That's trash. That's so freaking garbage. So the halfway point you cannot cut through. Or at least if you do, you gotta be very freaking safe. I have like no seconds here. That's... what? Okay, hold on. That's not even the intent. What the frick? That is very much not what I wanted to do, but you know, my car was just like, alright, let's drift right here, yeah, right here. That makes total sense. Right, but anyways, that's actually super annoying. I didn't even mean to freaking like do that. I was just maybe I held it or something, pressed it too early. I didn't press it on purpose, I'll say that. I'm definitely not pressing it on purpose. Oh, it's a checkpoint. It's better. We're getting right into this territory that I know a little better. This is about to be a hard U-turn to the left, right. Oh no, we're not. Oh, okay. Just doing straight, really long straight, low curve. Oh, an out of control curve at that. Holy frack. Alright, finally the last 10% of this race. Very freaking race. Oh, so this is a race that goes all the way to the port. That's funny because I don't really care about off the track again. Cut right through and right in and time. It doesn't matter if I do that. I'll just take off like half a second. 4:18.95, right? 4:17.95. Yeah, I'll just say 4:17.68 or something like that. Seems like half a second roughly. 70. No, yeah, 68.95. Let's just say a full second off. How about that? 4:17.95. Alright, next. Let's go all the way back up. Do the race all over again. Right. Alright, this is fun. Next is... Pretty sure, yeah, this is the only race so far. So that means I gotta do it with the GT next. Alright, that's nice. For the GT. Yeah, look at my beautiful Ford GT that has almost no customizations on it, even though it has like a 4 out of 10 regardless. Cut right here, he literally called it. Alright, this time I'm going to do the same strategy, do that, and then this time I'm going to cut right past this guy's jackass and he stole all of my speed. Alright, nice siphon. Why the frick? Why did it grip so hard? What the frick? No, that's not good. Oh, I took that turn wrong. I just realized that. If I'm already like 30% of the way through, I'm not restarting. But if it's like a big ass crash at the beginning, I might consider it. Even though it does seem biased because... Even though it might seem biased, can't freaking talk like crap. So far, all of these cars with like Pro Plus tires really doing their job. Though I'm pretty sure that this car has elite tires on, and if it doesn't, probably has Super. So yeah, this is what Super tires feel like. It's really pretty glidey, which is exactly what you want. You want tires that don't take away from your speed all that hard. So I guess the best thing you can do is probably track tires to minimize that, but race tires will give you that grip that you do want, so. This is something that I recommend, and it's just something that's really good. You want grippy? Race tires. You want less race tires? Keep your brakes at always the lowest settings possible. It'll help you. Unless your car is understeering. Like, unless your car has a problem with understeering, which basically means it doesn't turn all that hard, don't frickin' buy brakes. Even then, with oversteering, if anything, it's not bad to have like moderately average or low brakes. Two minutes in, I'm barely at that 50% marker. Alright. This time I'm going to take the normal route, not crash into anything. The McLaren is a test subject for most of these sprint races and all that, but even so, I wish you could fast travel Well, but like outside, you know how in a chase you can't even get into your garage, right? I feel like when you're in a chase, you just don't do it, but every other time it works. Alright, and at 60% with 3 minutes on the dot. I was looking away for a sec, so I definitely seen many things there. Very much not clean. I expected this. I very freaking much expected that, so purposely shaved up my boost a little bit. Also, I was at like 210, so it didn't really matter. Right, this is the final stretcher. Alright, 4 minutes. And 7 seconds. Right, the previous time, by 10 seconds here, we see 4 minutes, 7 seconds, and 55 milliseconds. So 4:07.55. Right, good job to the Ford GT, taking that race by storm. And by whirlwind, because when you look at this right here, that's my best run. Somebody probably got that with, oh, an Evo. Somebody got that with an Evo, but it is still great. Hold on, I'm gonna join. Wrong thing, game. Thanks for the instant double notice. Right, let's go. Slow ass Wi-Fi's. I am like not in the mood for this. McKinley's in the party. Called it. Alright, time to go.
How you find
Next,
good?
the Ferrari F40. That's because I didn't get the notification until now. Ferrari F40. Let's see how you do on the
The
only
real
tipping
Dirty
screens.
Dan.
What?
The real Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan? Okay. I don't know what you're saying at all.
Go Paco 69.
All I know is that I'm trying to rank all of my freaking Need for Speed cars right now, the ones that I have, which are my favorite cars.
Nice. Because
I could definitely buy some more. I really chose
I'm
to
just
buy
waiting
these
for
cars
the
and like grind for them.
for Apex to install. Oh, yeah.
I
Don't
stopped
say.
that download so I could stream. I did not want to freaking do that.
Yeah. Fucking. You know what? Call it Apex. I'm happy about it.
Gay
This
sex
these
fetish, like
motherfuckers
freaking.
released the update fixing all the bugs the day before the new update of the new season. You fucking kidding me?
Am I the only one who hears Antonio freaking bugging out every 5 seconds? Like every single word is just a new sound, or is it just me?
It's just fixing all the bugs that this season has. No,
Hold on,
not the
Nick.
next season.
Wait,
This season
hold on,
has
Antonio.
the day
Antonio,
before.
Antonio, hold
Yeah,
on, Nick.
Nick is AFK.
He always is. Oh my Christ! Right when I need him.
He's been AFK for a while now.
Okay, but like that nigga never freaking talking. All right, well,
Oh,
never mind. Cause
damn!
you're
It
okay.
takes
Cause
2 hours.
your mic keeps freaking cutting out. Like for some dumb reason, your mic is like it's like like you're freaking lagging every 5 seconds. So I'm just like, bro,
Yeah,
what the
true.
hell's going on? So I don't know if it's the stream that's slowing it down and I'm actually lagging on stream as well, or if it's just freaking your Wi-Fi right now just saying, alright, because of this stupid ass update Apex released, you don't get to work. That should do
Look
me
at
my
what they
nitrous.
eat.
Alright. quieter driving. I love it. It is nice. Nicey wicey. I already feel so much more used to this. This new braking is so much better than it used to be. Okay, roughly, yeah, about, not even, okay, so I'm doing really good on this run because I am not at 3 minutes and I'm almost at 50%. If I'm not mistaken, every other car played this part at around 3 minutes. No, they all ran it about, 2 minutes and 20, like 2:30 honestly. So yeah, it's not much of a difference! Holy frack, bro, what the heck? That drops a bit too hard for this kind of car. It's fine though. Alright, let's see it, bro. Second half of the race. The easier part of the race, I'd say. A whole bunch of uphill and then just like a huge ass drop into Port Murphy. That's really the rest of the race. Perfect drifting because of this. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted on my car. These clean drifts that don't really get affected that highly because of performance. Now here we see some good acceleration coming in from my car. My belly boy. 40 showing exactly why it is pretty good accelerating at top speeds. Now it already being at max speed. The turn is coming. I know because of that single building right there. And here's the turn. Oh god. Oh, that actually was really good for me. For once, the frickin' barriers actually really did me a solid. Alright, let's see here. 30 seconds left. Before 4 minutes. Now we're really close to seeing. Holy crap, you scared the hell out of me. You just freaking said that and I'm like super locked in right now. Right, and here we see it, the final 500 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow. The F40 actually did better here than it did in its last race, getting that first place position so far. RSR is probably going to have the best one. Another underrated season for a broken-ass weapon like Orb? That's crazy. It's so crazy, but it's so accurate. Like, Orb is kind of underrated. What the hell? What is? You know what, never mind. Right. Freaking confused, but cool, whatever. Perfect. Good for you. Right now I'm doing some races in Need for Speed Heat, where what I'm doing is I'm basically just, I'm choosing 3, actually I'm not going to do a night race, I'm just going to do 3 day races, and I'm going to choose, bad player, I'm going to freaking choose 3 races, and out of those 3 races, I'm going to give each car points depending on how well they did on the race. What are you playing? The character, I mean. Oh wow, what a whore. Using your freaking guitar. Oh, that's so painful. That's so painful. I'm behind a robot and it's already the early stages. Why am I in the F40? I'm so glad I realized this sooner. I'm in the F40. Nah. She my best friend. Yeah, we not a couple. I feel so branded for not realizing this sooner. But right, I need to do this first. RSR time. Best car in the game, question mark? Not in my hands, at least. I mean, it only got second place last time, and now it's probably going to get, like... This is definitely its shining point, so it's either the Pagani's going to steal its show again, or the freaking RSR is just going to completely dominate with, like, a time of, like, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and just, yeah. I mean, after all, our soonest time right now is 4 minutes and 5 seconds, with 22 left. to spare, which is a 2-second lead so far, as opposed to that 10-second difference. So yeah, this RSR is definitely going to do really well, which is really nice for the car. Not so nice for its competitors. Hehe, cleanest drift ever. Alright, just gonna honestly cut right through because this car is able to do that without too many precautions. Just overall showing pretty good time. Showing a pretty good time here on that first little turn right. Looking confident with like 40 seconds in. Looking confident, girl. Right, looking confident, comma, girl. Learn your English, bro. It's called English. Maybe you should use it instead of speaking in gibberish half the time. Bro, I'm streaming right now. I'm not having this argument. Yeah. Good for you. As I was saying, wow. 30 seconds in and I'm already, 30% in and I'm only at 1 minute 30 seconds now. That is seriously, I think, the fastest I've gotten this far, this quickly. So I will give the RSR props for that. But this could change depending on how well, because the RSR's best things are turns. Circuit races, it shines. But it did lose to the Pagani, so possibly the Pagani could have that thing on the poor old RSR. Even though the RSR is supposed to be the best car in the world, right? Well, I mean... Oh, crap! Right, so about 50 seconds in, it's doing almost as fast, or 2 minutes in, it's on... Ooh, crap! My bad. It's doing a run almost as fast as the F40 is, or was. So that's actually really good. Yeah, this is really good for the RSR because this is like its top. The thing where it really shines are turns and being able to hold turns, being able to hold its speed on the turns, and then the last thing being this car's freaking insane ability to still accelerate pretty fast at top speeds. Basically 200 and plus. Like, it can still accelerate really fast, which is really good for it, right? Maybe. I think we are already seeing almost a 30-second lead. Or no, more like a 10-second lead. Yeah, about I'd say 10-15-second lead between this car, the RSR, that I'm using right now, the RSR, and the frickin' F40. So that's really nice for the RSR. Of course, it's showing why it's super dominant early on. Pretty nice. Alright, yeah, we're on the last 10%. The most awkward turn in the entire race because it goes right back into this like turning point. Here we see it, just as I said. 10 seconds to go. And 3:57. Another under 4-minute race time. 3:57.54. Really? Dude, alright. That just might be the biggest gap. No, that's 8 seconds. Yeah, that's still less than 10. Wow. Biggest gap is still from so far last to second, from last to fourth place. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good gap, I won't lie. Because it shows that there is a huge difference, because first one's 4 minutes 17, the second one is 4 minutes 7, third one is 4 minutes 5, so that's probably the shortest one so far. Then it just jumps super far to 3 minutes 57 seconds.
Fuck you.
Frickin' kill me, I didn't mean to do this.
Hey, Johnny L.
Time to speedrun.
Huh?
Dude, he hasn't gone to school in like 3 weeks, I swear.
Yeah, I haven't.
Like, you
I'm
really
going
just...
back tomorrow, apparently.
Antonio just haven't gone to school for like 3 weeks. It's the freaking funniest crap.
I
Alright.
can eat stuff
The
now without tasting
Huayra.
bad, so.
Let's see it. Pagani Huayra, the last one. Before we go on to the final race, which will be...
Skonker.
Right,
I'm so
Antonio...
complaining how that sounds like a weird name for a game.
What? What's a weird name for a game?
Skullgirls.
Not really. Bro, I asked him a question. Damn, boy, chill your tits. Yeah, I know. I asked him the question about Skullgirls, dumbass. It is kind of a
I
weird
also
name, I
searched
won't
it up
lie.
and apparently it's a pretty good game.
It is a good game. It's a fighting
What is
game.
it about?
It's a fighting game. That's literally all it is. It's just a fighting game. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a campaign.
No.
You just suck at fighting games.
30 lines coming into my head.
Oh yeah, I won't lie. The art is dirty.
When you said that fighting game, that's what my dirty mind to say.
Right, don't say it. Don't say it. I'm on stream.
You're on stream?
Yeah, thank you for not saying it.
Oh, I can say it.
Right. So far, the Pagani is doing pretty good for itself. After all, it's almost at... Actually, it's doing pretty bad. Oh my
Why did
god!
they name the game Skullgirls?
Bro. Nope. Okay, yeah, no, that's unfair. That's really unfair for the freaking Pagani
Was
Huayra.
he
What the
fucking a girl
hell?
while he was creating the game?
No. Dude, why is Reddit still giving me crap for Cardi B OnlyFans? I'm literally not even close to being
Also,
affiliated.
Danielle, why weren't you in school today? No. Don't lie.
Slide to the left, slide to the left, slide to the left, slide to the left, slide to the left. Whores, bro. Get the frick out of the left, you freaking weirdos.
I'll be back again.
Filthy Confederate. I'm kidding. Confederacy on top! Just kidding. I really don't care about either. They're both pretty crappy. But anyways. It definitely feels a lot better for how the Huayra was compared to the last time. And the freaking fact that I didn't reset, that set me off. Bro, that was literally like 10 seconds just for you to not reset the car after being done dirty. And that dirty too. It wasn't even like a light dirty. No, car got freaking done so dirty on that turn because it was moving slowly. Freaking, let's go. Alright, okay. Here comes that same turn. I swear, who is your English teacher? I need to have a word with Johnielle's English teacher.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at school tomorrow.
Holy frick, you're lagging.
Are you saying publicly or customer?
Beers or tears?
Yeah, I was kind of confused about that too.
It's just a gas freaking in the schoolgirls freaking doing some weird ass crap. Shoot, okay, that was an accident, but honestly that wasn't bad for a freaking accident.
Does he throw whiskey?
Remember, last time from what I remember, 50%? Crap me! That should not be a real tree! It should be a destructible tree, I mean. Okay, so... almost the exact same amount of time. Maybe a little less on the Pagani than other cars, right? This is a little less, like 2 seconds off. But still Pagani. Its only problem right now is the slow acceleration. It has the top speeds. But it's still doing pretty well. For itself, of course, it's actually freaking good. Medic! Medic! Right. Oh! That's bad. Right, 3 minutes in, doing almost as good. Wait, this is actually possible. Can the Pagani actually take that first place spot from its competitor, the RSR, once again? If it can, it's going to be super shocking.
Who are you talking to?
Myself. Turn. This is actually possible.
Can I hear your stream?
Yeah. Is it actually freaking possible? No shot, right? No way, game? No, yeah, no way. No way.
Oh, dang, mac and cheese.
If it wins again, I'm gonna be so shocked, because this car is not... It's not that good. Time for the awkward turn. It's still top 5, but it was considered the worst. Like, out of the 5 best cars in the entire game, it's considered one of the worst.
I feel like you can make any
Alright.
car a good car.
Alright, so does
Or
it
at
at
least
least
a
claim
decent
second?
car.
Yes, it does. 4 minutes. So, yeah, those extra 2 seconds really didn't do much. 4:03.17. So that was good. So next, right now, right off the bat,
Hey, Johnny, no.
+1. McLaren only having 3 points. The 4GT only having 6 points. No, not even. It only has 5. The F40 having 4 points. The RSR having 9 points. And the Huayra also having 9 points. So right now we're looking at a tie between the Huayra, holy crap,
Dora.
the Dora, the Huayra and the RSR. Whereas right now the second place car is going to be the 4GT. So worst car right now is the McLaren, only having 3 points. Fourth place is the Ferrari F40 with 4 points. The 4GT having 5 points, and the RSR as well as the Huayra BC tied for 9 points each. Now then, I think it's time.
Oh, that's great.
I think it's time. I think I gotta do it. I think I gotta do it, man. It's just, I gotta. I have to. It's just, it only makes sense to. Time to play Sonic. No. It's a freaking race. Okay, so Sonic is the most common race in all of Need for Speed history. This race is one of the only races in the entire game that has still over a 10% consistent rate of being used. It's a sprint race that is right. Holy freaking crap! It's a sprint race that is almost exactly at the exact position that the following faux car, or that the following second place would be the resort circuit, having roughly a slightly less amount. Both of these cars being the most commonly used races in the entire game. Now here we see Sonic. Sonic. And Sonic. So far,
I never knew 10 minutes would take so long.
Alright, and here we are. The very last race of today for the McLaren, the current worst car.
Okay.
The only way this car could get top 3 is if its two competitors drop in last, or the current third and fourth, drop in last and second to last on this race with this lowest times. And this car has the fastest time. Of course, the RSR has the most advantage here because it is most commonly really well known and is really well used, but I'm not a top racer, so that's a barrier! Frick me, man. I hate that barrier so freaking much.
I hate that barrier.
Gotta remember that barrier exists. Because if I don't, it could possibly injure. Good thing is you can get some good recovery time out of that barrier. So, that is very good for every car. Alrighty then, a minute and 30 seconds in, we're already nearing 50% of the race, now at 50 on the shortcut. Shortcut being the hardest part of the race to get at the perfect angle. That is because not any car can do it. 90% of the cars cannot do it. That last 10% that can do it, the best one is the RSR. The rest, you gotta pray that your skill is good enough. Because there's no real way in hell that you're actually gonna be able to freaking do it with an RSR. Like you gotta be really skilled at that point. And even then it takes a fair amount of skill while using the RSR for it. Now for the very last course of the race, the highways. Of course, just to keep this a little more fair, the first place winner will get a plus 10. The first place winner will get a plus 10 second thing. A plus 10 seconds.
Oh.
And all crashes are going to be worth less. Any and all crashes are worth 30 less seconds. But you only get that for 2 crashes total. Which means you only lose about a minute off. Of course, I didn't use much boost. And right here, we're going to see a minute of about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 1 second. 1.92 seconds. So we're looking at really right off of that exact number. Next will be the Ford GT. Of course, it only makes sense. Right? Yes. Alright. The Ford GT. One of my favorite cars in the game. So far in third place, losing by a total of 6 points, or 4 points, leading by a total of 1 point. This is the most average car out of all 5 cars shown, and it is definitely one of the most impressive cars shown. Was it Parasol saying that she'll show her panties for you?
Oh, god damn it.
Bruh! Oh, no. This is J-Storm. Hold the frick on. Hold the frickin' phone, man. That is J-Storm. I wail. Hell no. I need Sonic. That's not the Sonic race that I'm
I
looking
swear,
for.
how can 40 seconds take so long? I know. I've
Alright.
been waiting here for
4GT. For me, 40 seconds feels like nothing because I'm playing a racing game, so. Right. But anyways,
Hashtag 1 second, come on.
let's see it, Sonic.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Wheeler, you frickin' cock. Takes 4. Alright, here we go.
The new season is gonna come out on
What's new season?
for Apex. The update, nothing.
Oh my freaking god. Isn't the update tomorrow?
Yep.
Da-ba-da-ba-ba-pa.
I'm fucking it.
Alright, awesome. So that means there's gonna be a whole bunch of Wraith mains that are gonna swap off of Wraith. It's weird how most Wraith mains are like level 500s who just really freaking just can do other shit. They're like mostly level 500s that just pick the free to play, no grind required character. It's freaking hilarious. Then we're gonna get to the point where you're gonna have to start making prestiges to unlock all the characters in the game. I feel like Apex is either gonna become where EA is just like, alright, you gotta pay for all the characters now, or you're gonna like to unlock them and keep Steve level 500, or you're gonna have to prestige.
Weird skin for Wraith.
Because if they're gonna continue making seasons, which they're already on season 10, now on to 11, they're really gonna need for a while. So like, let's say 15 legends, I think is where.
That's a pretty good skin.
Hey, I did it cleaner than I did with the McLaren. Fricked up, I lied. Shut it. Alright, so this is exactly where the 4GT starts to shine. That is, these high-speed turns. Well, for whatever reason, when the 4GT is in high-speed mode, it just freaking knows when, like, how to turn so much better. It's freaking crazy. Like, it loses a crap ton of speed, but at the same time, it's just like, alright, let's go God mode with my turning now. Because for whatever reason, this car's tuning is, like, really odd, and I love it. Which is what makes it one of my favorite cars, because it's like, alright, well, now I'm at, like, 200 speed, and because it's one of my top speeds, I can just zoom and get that perfect turn off, right? Correct. And it's just like, bro, are you kidding me? Really? Voice cracks. Yay. Right, let's see it. Don't even bother with the drift, but bother with the drift on this one. Oh, baby. I want to get with ya and get your picture. That actually was worse? Really? I think I'm... Okay. I think I'll shave off... No, I won't. Because that second hit was all me. That was not the car. Wow, lost by roughly 3 seconds. No. 6, 7... A little under 6 seconds. So far showing to be the last place car. Really sad for the 4GT. Because right now it's not looking so good. I don't think it's feeling that good either. Especially after such a devastating loss, looking really good, and then turning out to be really, really unfortunate here. Next we will be seeing the Ferrari F40, and this car is pretty much a beast. Whatever it is about the F40, it freaking knows. It freaking knows how to freaking drive this race. It's so crazy. Like, I don't even turn my brain on autopilot. It's just this car is just built for this track. Of course, it isn't the fastest, but it does this track super really well. 3, 2, 1, go. See, Wheeler freaking scuffing me up again, man. Right, it's only gonna take me 3 bottles of NOS here. Right, that fourth one is just to get to top speed, so I'm gonna save it instead. Because this car can accelerate pretty well. Top speeds, that just shows exactly how you should be taking the turn with a car such of this caliber. Basically feather through like most of the turns. So this is really good for the Ferrari F40. 30 seconds in, already 20. Already a fifth done and only 40 seconds in. 40 seconds into the... Oh! Alright, this is gonna happen where I'm gonna have to shave off another 30 seconds. Because frickin' crashes, right? And so I said that for this final race, you will lose 30 seconds off your total time if the crash is long. But the crash wasn't long, so I'm going to do the average 10 seconds. It's 10 second shave. Now if your crash is over 10 seconds, then... Or if it's like 15 seconds plus, I'm just going to give you the 30 second penalty. Or handicap. That was so unfortunate too, because that was super freaking unfortunate too, because like, that was gonna be really freaking good. Sheesh. Really, really cool trend there, buddy. Oh! Oh my god! That's exactly what I was hoping for, especially with this freaking car. Perfect drift, almost. Seriously, it was really close to the perfect drift. Probably could have done it if I brake snapped instead. But it's too late now. Here we see the car really at its top speeds. This is a little worse for the F40 itself, but it can definitely handle it, so. Really good car, honestly. This is freaking insane. Holy shoot. You know, I knew this car was going to be really good here, but like, holy freaking crap, man. It's actually insane. And it's going to get a 10-second shave off its time, too, man. Freaking crazy. And that's exactly why I love this car. This car is one of my favorites. It autopilots super well. I just don't know how to handle the car. That's really the only bad part, is I don't know how to freaking handle my own car. And I say my own car because it's my favorite car in the game, and I treat it as if it were my baby. Because it feels like a baby to me. Oh my god! There's no freaking way! There's no freaking way. Alright. So because of the shave, which means it would have been under 2 minutes, we're looking at 2 minutes, 54 seconds, 0.22, right? Yeah, 0.22. So 2 minutes, 54 seconds, and 22 milliseconds to the name. So with this knowledge, that now means the new freaking first place contestant is in fact the Ferrari F40. If neither the Pagani or the Rsr can beat 2 minutes and 54.22 seconds, that does in fact mean that we will be seeing another top car in these last positions. Now then, the Rsr, one of the best competitors and so far tied for first, is going in. This could either spell complete doom for every other car, or it could spell perfection, which would be really good. If there is somehow a tie in time between the RSR and the Pagani, the millisecond I won't count. The milliseconds are just to show like if it's by a second or something. But if you won by like 1 millisecond, 1 to 5 milliseconds, I'm not giving that to you. That's just freaking unfair, bro. Alright. Right now, not even requiring any freaking things. That is really good. Now let's see. My brake snapping skills. That's not what I meant to do. Right, whatever. Yep, this car is just eating up that challenge. 40 seconds in. 20% done. Not even 40. Really freaking good. Pull up to the party, yeah, 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 yeah. Gassed up, shardy. Said I leave by 40. Pull up to the party, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gassed up, got me so gassed up. Turn up, got me so turn up right now. Oh, freaking cool. Right, yeah, this car is super good for brake snapping. Oh! Clenching my ass cheeks. Sorry, freaking. The stream? Oh no, yeah, there's nobody here. I just said that because, like, my brain was like, right, yeah, you gotta say at least one non-swear word that sounds like a swear word to offend people. Mostly parents. Because I don't want to be family friendly. That means my content is for kids and it's not, so, yeah. Then again, I have things like Brawlhalla, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, so I think I'm fine. Fortnite is meant for kids, I freaking swear. Alright, though. It says teen audience, but it's really kids. Bro, I'm funny after I freaking go to the church practice for the musical thing. Let's go. Today. Tonight. As soon as I'm done with this, my mom's probably gonna be done with her thing. Cause she's in a meeting right now for her work. And when she's done with that, I'm probably gonna be able to just leave. Which hopefully isn't in the middle of one of my races. Alright. I wish I could send like a screenshot and then like put it into the video to like show, or like just edit the video. I wish I could edit the video on mobile to like somehow edit the video clipping and then like repost it all. Here it is. Alright, holy crap. Wait. 2 minutes 56 seconds. No way. Bro, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Because the RSR is in a first place. It didn't get the first place time, but it has the second place time. The best car in the game, in my hands, has the second place time. And this car didn't freaking crash or anything, bro. This car didn't crash or anything. So, like, does that mean the Huayra is gonna have to be the car to top it all? If the Huayra doesn't beat it, that does mean that... Damn! Okay, but it does mean that if the Huayra does not freaking do it, that the first place for the Sonic race is actually my F40. That'd be super crazy. I think I've only done Sonic twice with the Huayra, so I don't know the exact handling for this car. Frickin' Wheeler. Here we go.
Yo, what's up?
Hello. Yo, what's up? Who is that? It's probably Jafet. If he's still following me, of course. If it's not, it's somebody else. Oh my frickin' Christ! Oh, that's so bad for the Huayra. That's really frickin' bad. This car is not known for accelerating, so that was really bad. I wish I had a face cam. If I had a face cam, man, I swear, bro. If I had a face cam, I could do so much crap. I know that was gonna happen too. I don't freaking care, honestly. At least I had my miles in there, as opposed to where crashing into a freaking other building just stops me completely.
How long have you been playing NFS?
I've been playing Need for Speed since, I'd have to say 2013, because I'm pretty sure that's when I got Most Wanted, 2012. So yeah, I've been playing for a few years. I'm not good though, and I've never been good. But I've been slowly getting better. I hope the handling of the new game will be really much better. So I hope Criterion does do something there. Also, the slowdown of the cars is nice and all, but I feel like it's a little too much slowing down. Even on track tires, not even like race tires, just overall. Frickin' doesn't help for most of the cars. Right turn! This stupid ass jump. It didn't do it for the freaking Huayra. How weird. Right, so we got 30 seconds now to at least get second place. First place is the goal. But all you need to do is be there on the last freaking... I mean, really, that's all this car needs. Well, what this car really needs is a perfect moment, so let's say, well... yeah, it's not making it. There's no real way. Yep, 56, getting third place. Alright, well, Pagani's still placing top 3 at least. Right? Oh, wait, we might have a tie here. No, we don't. Never mind. Holy frack, wait. Oh, that's sad. The Huayra getting a 3 minutes, 4 seconds, point 22. That ran a slower time than the McLaren. Alright. So, let's see it. So McLaren got third place, which means it gets +3. 4GT got the worst time for 7, so for only 1 point. The F40 got first place, and that brought him up to 9. The RSR got second place, so add 4, and then for fourth place comes in the Huayra for a total of 11 points for the Huayra. Actually, let's say them in order. Let me just figure out all the totals here. Oh, we have a tie. I mean, it's not an important tie. It's a tie for last place, but still a tie. Right, so, before we do anything, I'm going to decide this tie. We're going to complete the tie, because, you know, I don't like ties. Personally, I don't like tying my own tie. I don't like ties in general. They're just not... It just doesn't seem fun. It's like, alright, well, we're equally good according to this, but that's not really true. So
what are you doing?
Alright, now I'm doing some races to figure out, I'm doing races to figure out the current standings for, like, my 5 favorite cars in the entire game, which are the Mclaren F1, it's the pay to win, or it's the car that you have to buy with real money. The Ford GT, the Ferrari F40, the Porsche 911 Carrera Rsr, and the current car I'm driving right now, the Pagani Huayra BC.
Oh, okay.
Right, now, for the last thing, we're going to go ahead and we're coming in here. Right, we're going to be doing the resort circuit in the McLaren and the GT. First, let's start with whichever one's closer. So McLaren. Winner gets 1 point, by the way. It's not going to be a significant amount. It's just 1 point. Because if I give him, like, winner gets +5 points, that just means that this car is instantly going into second place. Like, it'll be a tie for second, so if I do that, it'd only be fair that I would do every car at that point, so, yeah. 2, 1. Let's see it. Right now, we're going to be seeing where the differences are made. Holy frick, man! That was not my intention. Why the frick did you do that? Shoot, give me a second. Just give me like 5 more minutes. Literally 5. Oh, Lord. Alright, 30 seconds already left. Holy crap, what the heck happened there? This car is not exactly the best at turning. It's good for nice and sharp turns. Okay, I'm back, and this looks like so far a minute and 30. So not doing too good. I'll say that right now. The RSR in this race can do up to 1 minute and 28 seconds. This is barely at that 1 minute 21. Of course, I had that slowdown. So I think I will take away 10 seconds from its time. And I will memorize this time. I will round it, so I'll round and then take away 10 seconds. Because of that stupid ass crash that freaking happens. So, 1 minute 40 seconds, 1 minute 30. It's only 10 seconds after, so that's pretty good. Alright, 1 minute and 40 seconds. To be exact, 43. And then we're going to take away 10. No, we're not going to take away 10 seconds, because that's just crazy unfair. I know for a fact this freaking car cannot reach that fast, that quickly. So we're not going to take any time off, just go 140. Now time for the Ford GT to prove that it's at least not last. By the way, these are all top 5 cars. Or well, not top 5 cars, but all top 5 candidates. RSR being the best car in the game. The 3 guaranteed top 5s, I'll tell you that right now, are the Pagani Huayra, the RSR obviously being the best, and then the Ferrari F40. Ferrari F40 has the ability to climb pretty well. It's basically the rich man's RSR. So you have the poor man's RSR, which is the Fair Lady, still a top 10 car. You have the rich man's RSR, which is the Ferrari F40. It's so good. It's literally, it was considered at one point, before they nerfed it, the second fastest car in the game. The reason for that is it could match the Porsche RSR so well. Like, it could really match the car so well that it would break the game whenever you'd see one going head to head. Like, you would just look at these two go head to head and you'd think, that's so crazy. But that's not what the crazy part is. The crazy part definitely has to be the fact that they were able to or they chose to nerf it to keep the RSR at tops. And because of that nerf, it actually did jumpstart the Beetle a little bit, but the only thing the Beetle really has is acceleration. It doesn't really have anything else going for it, so because of that, it does suffer in some very, very freaking small parts. I almost crashed into that wall, and it made me have to restart. Alright, now that we are doing this, we actually see that the Ford GT is 6 seconds faster. That's good. So, last place, before I finish the stream because I have to go, last place is the Mclaren F1, one of my favorite cars in the game, by top 3 favorite, and yeah, it is so far my 5th best car, so my worst car at the moment. Then comes in 4th place the Ford GT. The Ford GT having a total of 7 points according to these standings. And Ford GT won by 1 point. Then here we have the Ferrari F40 in 3rd place with a total of 9 points after that humongous win in Sonic. Then here we see the Porsche 911 Carrera Rsr getting 1st place with a total of 13 points after having won 2nd twice and getting 1st once. And then here we see the Pagani Huayra getting 1st in the Trickster, 2nd in the Cross Mountains Sprint Race, and then 3rd in Sonic. Or 4th in Sonic for a total of 11 points. This race between the Huayra and the RSR could not have been closer. And the fact that the RSR did slower than the good old F40 on Sonic of all races, when I mean, yeah, it was a 10-second boost, but I counted, and it was about 10 seconds that the car was like turned off. And the thing that you got to think about is, what if it landed safely and got the turn? Because even if it hits the wall, it would have still been fine. But if it got the turn, that would have been at least 10 seconds off. Meaning it would have been 2 minutes 46 seconds. But all of that does not matter anymore. And yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. RSR is still on top. The Pagani Huayra is 2nd. And the Ferrari F40 is 3rd. 4th is the GT. And then the last one is the F1.